Hello, this is a quick progress video for our Gastronomy UPLC debugger. Here I have a bit of UPLC code. It's a very simple Fibonacci program that is provided by the Aiken test data. And I'm going to go ahead and run that with the number 3. And so that opens up this terminal display that shows the current UPLC term that we are evaluating, the context, which you can think of as like a call stack or the kind of tree of operations that when we're done with the current thing, we're going to go back to the next thing, and the environment, which is, you know, any values that are stored for use later. So as I press N, we're advancing step by step through evaluating this. You can see in particular there, we're kind of stepping further and further into this UPLC term. You can see over here that we're basically evaluating and, so this is kind of technical, but we're evaluating this UPLC term, and in order to determine what function needs to be run next. And we have this value of 3 in the environment that I passed in on the command line. So as I step, we can also see that occasionally this window will pop up that says what the return value is. So in this case, we just evaluated to decide what function to run next, and that's going to be returned back this context. There's multiple layers there. Now we need to decide what argument to pass it. And so we're going to go ahead and step in to that. That is going to return this. So now we're going to run this, and I can kind of step through a bunch, and it's going to, do a bunch of stuff to ultimately evaluate the Fibonacci number for 3. So that's a quick recap. I can go all the way up to the end of this program. In this case, it was 448 steps. You can also see up at the top that we keep track of the budget that has been spent as you step through the program, and how much is spent on each step, just as an example of how it's nice to kind of step through these numbers. And you can see at the end here, the kind of final term that we have is this integer 2, which if the 0th Fibonacci number is 1, the first Fibonacci is 1, then the second, or index 3 Fibonacci number is 2. And then I'm going to run that same UPLC program, but this time let's give it the number 5. So if I run this now ran for 1,298 steps. And if I, zoom forward in this, imagine I'm debugging some kind of finicky, nuanced issue with it. And I get to this and I accidentally step, one step too far, and I missed out on the important insight that would have helped me solve the bug. What the Gastronomy debugger supports is also stepping backwards. So this step back, if you saw, we were on step 209. Now I can step backwards to step 208, 207, 206, 205, and it shows the same displays. So let me see if I can find a part of the program that exemplifies this well. Yeah, so you can see we're kind of, as I step forward, we're zooming into this, but I can also rewind back out of that stack. UPLC is a bit difficult to read on its own, so the step after that is to tie it back to the Aiken source code, but this is now released for anybody to use on GitHub, and hopefully somebody is able to get some value out of it. Thanks, have a good day.